Hello and welcome to another video viewing with Lawson Estate Agents. Little bit rainy, but it's given me a window of opportunity just for a second, so I'll make the most of it. We are here today to see a 4-bedroom detached property with driveway and garage in Meadowlands in Woolwell. Very sought after location, great access to schools, local amenities, shops, transport, etc. out in the North Plymouth area. Meadowlands itself is quite a nice little cul-de-sac that comes off Wood End Road. So quiet little spot, traffic wise, and obviously being a cul-de-sac you get very little that comes down through. So it really is a fantastic family home. Nice sized plot. So obviously you've got driveway here and then garage as well. We'll do the outside first whilst I've got a break in the rain. It's a very nice front garden here. You've got the kind of hedges around, giving a bit of privacy, but actually relatively low maintenance out here. It's slightly sloping down towards the front of the property, but not with any kind of particular steepness at all. But yeah, nice area at the front, which gives you a bit of privacy and you're set back from the road. So coming round the side of the house, we've then got a side access to rear garden. So steps coming down. The garden is over a couple of levels, so that's obviously something that you do need to take into account, but all very manageable. So first level, as you can see, we've got this really lovely conservatory at the rear. We're all decked coming down through here, and all in good order, but very slightly slippery in the rain. So you've got steps coming down, a really nice kind of eating area there. Now one thing with this property, again, it's just such a shame that the weather's not so fantastic at the moment. You are overlooking these trees, etc. to the rear, apart from the building works next door, but one. Normally very quiet. But as you can see, the garden does go down. You've got steps down to that side, another level here that's kind of laid out with gravel. And then a little gate there to that side, steps down again to the rear. We've got a couple of trees and all kind of fenced in, but nice and quiet. As I say, fantastic view over those trees. Yeah, so nice outside space. So we'll head back in again before the rain hits us once more. You've got side access there that comes into a little porch at the side of the kitchen as well. We'll head back round to the front and go inside. So, space for your bins obviously, and then coming back around to the front to the driveway and entrance. So, front of the property, you've got this really nice little sort of canopy over the front door. So as you do come to the door, you've got a bit of shelter. Nice little area here on approach. So as we come on in, we've got a little bit of an entrance way here. So as we come on in, obviously you've got this sort of initial little entrance way, which is quite nice. And then coming through into the hall, you've got WC in here. So obviously WC basin, little window out to the front of the property. And then coming round to the left, we then come into the lounge. Now the property's over sort of various split levels, so this is obviously on the level that you come in at. Window overlooking the front garden, which is quite nice because again you've got that privacy of the fact you've got the front garden out there with hedging through. Nice sized room, but then you've also got a window overlooking the rear as well. So you dual aspect, so you'll get a lot of really nice natural light into this room. Little feature fireplace and fire in there as well. But a really nice size living space. So coming back through to the hall. So coming back into the hallway here. And obviously the property is over a couple of levels. So obviously we go on up to a couple of bedrooms and bathroom and then up again to the final two. But I'm going to go down initially to the rest of the living space. So obviously stairwell coming down. It's only a handful of steps. But you come down into a really lovely dining space down here that opens up into the conservatory where we have a very beautifully posed cat making the most of the view. The cat does not come with the property, unfortunately. But then we come through to kitchen. So the kitchen has just been recently refurbished to an incredibly high standard. All gloss fronted units, built-in appliances, really beautifully done. You've got a kind of breakfast bar set up here in the middle for additional workspace, and then obviously base level units to that side. Window overlooking the garden, again looking out on that fantastic view over the trees to the rear. And then we've got porch here to the side, which again is being used for additional storage. Doorway that leads out to the garden, and it does set back far enough that you can put obviously fridge, freezer, etc. out here. But, and I know I've sort of said it already and I'll say it again, this kitchen space in here is really quite beautiful. Coming back through, we're obviously dining space in here. Potentially, if somebody did want to sort of tweak a property to meet their own requirements, you know, I don't know how feasible it would be to open this up into a really fantastic kitchen diner living space. And then what you've got coming off this dining room here is into a really beautiful conservatory, making the most of those fantastic views, as the cat is currently as well. But really lovely space. You've got the patio doors that open up onto the decking as well, so you can really make the most of this. So I'll head on upstairs before the cat entertains me any further. So coming back through the dining room, we're up the first little flight of stairs here, and then I will U-turn my way upstairs to bedrooms and bathrooms. So we come up to the first little landing here. And then leading off from this, we've got a bit of loft space over this part of the property here. Bathroom, so coming in here, nice size. We've got a kind of corner bath tucked in there, which is an air bath. So it kind of in a jacuzzi type fashion, it sort of funnels air through, can heat and do all that kind of stuff. You've got shower, mains fed shower over, and then obviously WC. Then coming back onto the landing, we come into what I would class as the fourth bedroom with another very beautifully posed cat. Currently being used as office space, but I would say this is a small double, and this is the smallest of the 4 bedrooms that are here. Again, making the most of that fantastic view at the rear. But really nice size for the smallest bedroom, a very good size. Coming on through, we then have sort of the third bedroom, I would say. Good size double. And then we've got built-in wardrobe units to that side. Again to the rear, overlooking that fantastic view. But a good size room here for the third bedroom. And then heading on up again, we are final 2 bedrooms. So we've got another little landing here, and access to a secondary loft space that houses the boiler as well, which is always handy to know. So second bedroom, so we're now overlooking at the front, but a good sized room, as you can see. Plenty of storage built in here, but a very nice sized bedroom to the front of the property. And then across this little bit of hallway, we then come to main bedroom. So very generously sized, again built-in storage and units, but a good size room, very good size double, excuse me in the mirror. And then coming off this bedroom, we then have a very nicely appointed wet room. So all set up, all quite nice and modern, really good size shower cubicle in there. But as I say, full wet room set up rather than ensuite shower. But yes, so that is our property number 9 Meadowlands, with my little pal who's followed me around. If you would like any further information about the property, or I would strongly recommend if you are looking to book a viewing, please give our office a quick call on Plymouth 791 333. Thanks, bye.